space when the sheriff moves out of the court facility. So plans to speak to that.
I think the first conclusion is we came to was that 7,600 square feet wouldn't satisfy long-term needs for the court, but we could look at maybe a couple of options for how it could satisfy some of the short-term needs. What we came up with were really two options. The option that we delivered a couple months ago is probably the more costly, maybe more longer-term type of solution, but in that case, what we'd be looking at and possibly doing is shuffling some space inside that building, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. The other option is a simpler option, and that would be certainly to move the district attorney from their lease space across the street into that space. That can be done very simply, very economically, no change in use, no change in occupancy that goes with that. And you could probably look at lining up the spaces as they are and making the most use of that. That'd be the most expeditious solution. And with that, there's some other short-term items that could be done for other spaces in the county. I think eventually look at trying to move everybody out of the Curry building to make room for probation and parole. And with that scenario, with the district attorney and probation and parole, you're essentially getting out of all the lease space. So that is an option that we can look at. The other option that we discussed a couple months ago, in this case, I think what you're looking at is probably moving the clerk of court down to that basement.